Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my experience with my dermal piercing. So this is my dermal right here. I got it done back in December, so it's about 5 months old now, give or take. It did hurt getting it done, at least I think so. I went to Rockstar Body Piercing in Providence, Rhode Island. It was about $100 to get it done altogether with tip and paying for the jewelry and then the piercing charge itself. Let's see how they pierced it. I can't really say because I didn't get to see it because I had to like lay back and then turn my head to the side and all that. So I know that they make like an incision, like a puncture, and then they fit the jewelry in there and then, you know, that's that. But honestly, it really wasn't that bad. It's just the initial, like, puncture of the skin that hurts, but then once that's over with, the healing process was fine. It really, like, I didn't think that the healing process was bad at all, because, like, the next day, it was a little bit red, obviously, which is natural, and then there was, like, some crust, which is also normal, but it really wasn't all that bad. Like, I didn't notice it, and wasn't like, oh my god, this hurts so bad. Like when I got my septum pierced, oh my freaking god, that hurt so bad. I don't have that piercing anymore, but that piercing was so painful. The healing process was a bitch. So dermal piercing, healing process, not so bad. After it's healed, you want to do some sea salt soaks with it. So there's actually a website. It's called bodyartforms.com, I think. Let's see. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So I will leave the link to that website in the description. You can go there and buy a little package of sea salt for like $1 for it. So, and then what you would do is just take some water and heat it up to like a little bit warmer than room temperature. Mix the salt in, and then just take a cotton pad and just kind of like hold it over it for a couple minutes, and then that's a sea salt soak. So that's super good for it. It'll help heal it. You want to avoid alcohol because that'll just dry it out and it'll hurt like a bitch, and it's just really not good for piercings at all. Excuse me, I'm so tired today. But trying to think. I get asked so many like different questions at work, so I'm trying to think like what people ask me. I've actually had somebody ask me before if it affects my eating. Like, yes, I paid $100 for somebody to put a hole in my throat so I could slowly die from it, because that makes a whole bunch of sense. But no, it doesn't affect my eating at all. People will randomly come up to me and touch it too, like at work. They'll be like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, please don't. I don't know where your fingers have been. I don't want them on my piercing. I don't want it to get infected from your grimy ass fingers. So that's another thing. Right after you get it done, don't touch it. You don't want to touch it. It's not a piercing that you need to spin. Like, I know when you first get your ears pierced, they're like, spin them. Spin your piercings. It's good for them. Don't spin it. It's not good for it. I don't even know if you can spin it. That's creepy. Don't do it. I don't even want to think about it. Don't do it. Don't spin it. I don't know. I don't really like. I think I covered everything. It was $100. I got it done at Rockstar Body Piercing in Providence, Rhode Island. It did hurt getting it done. About a 7 out of 10. 10 being the highest pain level, 1 being the lowest. Healing process wasn't so bad at all. Went by pretty quickly. Another thing too, like with the whole rejection thing, that's something you really want to think about, because dermals do have a really high rejection rate, and it really does depend on everybody's body and how your body handles piercings. So it really is different for everybody. There really isn't a way to gauge that and like say, oh yeah, this will, you know, it'll reject if this and that. If you say you get a simple piercing such as like a belly button piercing and your body rejects that, your body's most likely going to reject the dermal piercing, so it's really something to think about before you go and drop $100 on something that you might not have for that long. So you definitely want to put a lot of thought into that and definitely do some research on it, which, you know, is always good with any piercing that you're going to get. Make sure where you're going is good. They know what they're doing. They're not going to screw you. Then, you know, it's not going to get infected. Do not let your friends do it. Oh my god, that is the one piercing that you should not let anybody do at home. Oh my freaking god, I don't even want to think about. Like, holy crap, I don't even want to think about that. That's like just a disaster waiting to happen. So, yeah. So I think that that's everything. If I didn't cover anything that you wanted to know, I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I'm like totally distracted. I'm going to a show tonight, so I'm so excited about that, and I'm just like all over the place today. So, yeah. So if there's anything that you want to know that I didn't cover, or if you have any like other random questions that you just come up with, whatever, comments below, leave me questions, comments, whatever, and I'll definitely get back to you guys, and thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, and I wish you good luck with your dermal piercing.